After a couple of weeks, Goku goes up to Kami with Gohan. There he finds Tien, meditating at the edge of the lookout. Yamcha's also there. He tells Goku to not mind Tien. He's been meditating for days. Goku tells him that he was never good at that. Gohan takes cover behind Goku's leg as Goku pushes him forward and tells him to not be shy because it is just Yamcha. Gohan bows and Yamcha rubs his head. Yamcha tells Goku that he could have left Gohan with Bulma. He tells him that if he wants he can call her to come pick him up. Goku rejects the offer and tells Yamcha that he believes Gohan has enormous hidden power and that he might be stronger than all of them, even himself. Yamcha is surprised and questions Goku since Gohan is but a child. Kami and Mr. Popo come outside and ask him if they're ready. Tien finally opens his eyes and greets the rest. They are not sure what Kami has planned as they walk into a dark room filled with clocks. They enter the pendulum room, but Gohan stays behind. There they fight the two fake Saiyans. Goku can hardly keep up with the fight. His suspicion was correct. Yamcha and Tien has certainly surpassed him. In one instance, Yamcha actually saves Goku from a blast attack that would have certainly killed him. Tien can land a few hits, but it doesn't do much damage, and the Saiyans just smirk at them. Tien suggests that these are much stronger than Raditz because he could have defeated him by himself. Yamcha also agrees, while Goku is shocked and thinks that Tien might be a little bit overconfident. Tien suggests that Goku and Yamcha focus on one of them, and that he will keep the other one busy. Ultimately, they're all easily defeated and get back to reality. Kami tells them that the Saiyans coming to Earth might be twice as powerful as the ones they faced. They're all frustrated at the power gap. When Tien suggests that they should try the hyperbolic time chamber again, maybe they can last more than a month. Kami agrees as Goku's stomach rumbles and suggests that they should eat first. After a few weeks, Tien and Yamcha enter the time chamber, but they only last for 7 weeks. Meanwhile, Goku has been training Gohan, but he's reminded of Chi-Chi too much and it's impossible for him to spar with his son. Gohan also is still timid and doesn't know how to use his power. After Tien and Yamcha come out, Goku steps in the time chamber alone, but he prematurely exited and lasted only 3 weeks inside. When he comes out, he privately approaches Kami and asks if there's another training he could do to become much stronger, or someone else that can train him perhaps. In his time alone in the chamber, he realized that this training with Kami wasn't going to be enough for him to defeat the common Saiyans. Kami reluctantly tells him that there is someone else that could train him, but it is too dangerous, he could die. Goku tells Kami that they won't have a chance otherwise, and the Earth will be destroyed. It's worth a chance. Kami agrees, but asks Goku what he plans to do with Gohan. Meanwhile, Piccolo is meditating in the solace of an empty field. His eyes snap as Goku flies down on his Nimbus with Gohan. Piccolo asks him, rudely, what he was doing there. Goku smiles and tells him that he has a favor to ask. Piccolo reminds him that they're not friends and asks why in the world would he ever do him a favor. Goku tells him it would also benefit him. He tells him the Saiyans coming are way too powerful, and if he ever wants to conquer the Earth, they need to defeat them. For that, they will need all the help they can get, and that's why he wants Piccolo to train Gohan. Piccolo, in anger, asks him if he's insane, not only for asking, but also why would he entrust his son to a sworn enemy. Goku reminds him of Gohan's power, and suggests that he might be the most powerful of them all. If he learns to control his ki, that is. Piccolo turns around and tells him that he's not a babysitter and won't be training Gohan. Gohan is noticeably scared. Goku turns to Gohan and gives him a father and son talk, and asks him to trust him. Gohan nods. As he does, Goku gets in his Nimbus cloud and just flies away, thanking Piccolo as he leaves. Piccolo turns and snaps at him, yelling that he never agreed to anything. As Goku flies, Piccolo sees Gohan tearing up, but he just walks away, leaving him alone. Kami and Goku go to the check-in station in the other world and convince King Yama to allow Goku to try and see King Kai for training. Goku makes his way to King Kai and is trained by him just as in the original storyline. Piccolo also ends up training Gohan just like the original. 1 year has passed and Goku begins his way back through Snake Way to Earth. Tien and Yamcha remain at Kami's lookout for the entire year, and a month in, Appa and Yajirobe also join them. One day, Yamcha receives a call from Bulma. Bulma tells Yamcha that she has been able to reverse engineer the communicator device that the Saiyan was wearing, and she was able to record all the communications. She tells him he must hurry to Capsule Corp. He won't believe what she just found out. As Tien and Yamcha arrive at Capsule Corp, Bulma shows them a few voice messages she was able to retrieve. Apparently, Vegeta was not interested in seeking revenge for Raditz. He was not going to waste his time. But one day, Frieza sent orders for him to recruit the Saiyan of Earth and his son, if not to kill them. Suddenly, Tien and Yamcha feel two tremendous keys. Bulma asks them what's wrong. Yamcha tells her he thinks they have arrived. Tien and Yamcha's fists shake as they sense the Saiyans are on the move. They take off to follow them. Meanwhile, Piccolo and Gohan sense that the Saiyans are on their way towards them. Piccolo tells Gohan to remember his training and to be ready.
If you like this video, make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel.
As the Saiyans arrive, Vegeta asks them where was Kakarot. Piccolo says if he means Goku, then he's probably on his way. Vegeta can tell Piccolo is the one who defeated Raditz, and he tells them that he's shocked to see him make it on Earth. He also assumes the boy must be Kakarot's son. At this moment, both Piccolo and Kami learn of their alien origin. Vegeta decides to have some fun and tells Nappa to get the Sabermen. Gohan is more competent than the original this time, and they start sparring with the 6 Sabermen. One of the Sabermen is about to grab Gohan, but gets smashed down to the ground. Sorry we're late. It's Yamcha. Nappa checks his scouter and says the 2 new guys are at 1000. Vegeta tells him to put his scouter away, because they can probably increase their power level like it happened with Raditz. Piccolo is relieved. He states that it's 6 against 4, but they still have a chance. Actually, let me handle this one alone, Yamcha tells him. What? Are you insane? Piccolo responds. Nappa laughs and tells him that the Sabermen are as strong as Raditz. They don't have a chance. Yamcha smirks at Nappa and tells him that he knows. Vegeta brows tighten. He wonders if Yamcha is just bluffing. Yamcha, on the other hand, steps up as the 6 Sabermen surround him. They all dash to him in unison as he disappears right in front of them. The Sabermen and Raditz can find him, but Vegeta tells them to look up. The Sabermen get angry and rush to him in the clouds. As they approach, Yamcha yells and the power of his ki pushes them all back. He appears behind one of them and kicks him on the head, launching him down to the floor, creating a crater. Another Saberman swings at Yamcha. He easily evades it, elbows him, and quickly gets behind him and hammers him down with both his hands to the ground. The rest of the Sabermen are frightened. Nappa is in disbelief. Piccolo asks Tien what sort of training they have done. He tells him that they've been practically training at Kami for 6 years and a few months at the hyperbolic time chamber. As they talk, Yamcha confidently disposes of the other 4 Sabermen. Suddenly, one Saberman grabs him from behind. He tries to shake him off when all of a sudden he explodes. Piccolo and Gohan are taken aback, thinking the worst. Nappa laughs, but Tien and Vegeta's expressions are unchanged. A voice comes out of the smoke. That ruined my G. I guess that's what happens for being too confident. Yamcha is unharmed. Piccolo, Gohan, and Nappa can't believe it. The rest of the Sabermen try to escape as Yamcha prepares an attack to end them when 5 explosions rip through the floor. Vegeta kills them all. They all ask why he would do that. Vegeta tells them that they were weak and useless. Piccolo picks on that Vegeta must be the leader. Vegeta tells him that actually he's the prince of all Saiyans. Tien tells Piccolo that he should take Gohan away from there. Since the Dragon Balls can't resurrect people, they wouldn't want Goku as his son to fight in this battle and die for no reason. Vegeta hears about the Dragon Balls and puts it all together. He heard of the legends of magical balls on Namek, and seeing Piccolo on Earth, everything makes sense. Vegeta starts laughing. 3 Eyes, where are these Dragon Balls you speak of? Vegeta asks. Tien refuses to tell him. Vegeta tells Nappa to just kill them. Nappa asks him, but what about the Dragon Balls? And Vegeta says that they would just go to Namek and get those. They must be even more powerful than the ones on Earth. Nappa gets ready for the fight. Piccolo tries to take Gohan away, but Vegeta shoots a beam next to them and tells him that they're not going anywhere. Tien tells Yamcha that it's his turn to fight. And the fight begins. Tien is keeping up with Nappa. They exchange blows, while Vegeta is impressed that there could be humans with his power level. Shockwaves explode from all over the sky, when suddenly Piccolo feels an immense power head in their way. The fight stops for a moment. Gohan grins and says that it's his dad. Nappa thinks that they're bluffing, but Vegeta puts his counter on and it reads over 5,000 power level. Nappa can't believe it. Vegeta now looks worried. These people know how to increase their power levels, and if it's Kakarot, this 5,000 could be just the beginning. And with Tien and Yamcha, they might be in trouble. Nappa, frustrated with his battle, decides that he would just start with the weakest one. Nappa shoots a massive blast towards Gohan. Piccolo steps in front of him to save him. but Tien appears in front of him and deflects a blast with his arm. Tien snaps. "Your fight is against me, you scum." Tien focuses his energy and shoots a tri-beam at Nappa. Nappa laughs, saying that it won't do anything to him. Vegeta yells at him to get out of the way. It is too late. Everyone is shocked at the massive explosion in the air, and out of the smoke, ashes begin to fall. "Tien," Yamcha descends next to him. "You did it. Are you okay?" Tien replies that it drained a bit of his energy, but that he's fine, just a little bit tired. Vegeta destroys his scouter with his hands and dashes towards them. Piccolo and Yamcha move in first. Vegeta effortlessly misses their attacks and knocks him down. Tien dives in exhausted. He throws a fury of punches, but Vegeta blocks them all. Vegeta then headbutts him and grabs his leg, launching him into a mountain. Vegeta then looks at Gohan and tells him that he should start with him, to leave a nice little surprise for Kakarot. Gohan is trembling as Vegeta shoots an energy beam at him. Piccolo yells at Gohan as he tries to protect him, but he's too far and too slow to get there in time. The smoke dissipates after the big explosion, but when Piccolo looks, Gohan's body is not there. He looks up, and Gohan is flying on a Nimbus cloud. Goku has joined the fight and descends in front of him.